If it's anything like me, when I blew out the bathroom after my colonoscopy with the guy in class, well, then you just leave the school. That's what I did. I totally left the school. I said, Grossmont Community College, I'm gross. I'm out of here. I'm going to Mesa.
Oh my God.
So it depends on the situation. Mine was obviously extreme.
Hey guys, welcome to the official YouTube page for Calm Down with Erin and Charissa. This is where you can watch all of our ridiculous conversations and fun interviews. We have full shows, we've got pre-games, anything and everything that you guys could want. But first, you're going to have to subscribe. Just hit subscribe right there and you're good to go. And now you can calm down with us. Yep. Can you tell that we're reading this off a script? We hope so. All right. We need to calm down and wrap this bad boy up. Press subscribe. Thanks for listening. Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. You look real pretty.
You're so sweet. I shouldn't look really pretty. I should look 100 years old, but thank you. That's very sweet of you. I've already been up and at 'em this morning. Fed all the animals. I'm doing full on laundry, stripping all the beds. I'm being like Betty Homemaker here at the ranch because the family has exited stage left. We will get into that on the big show. I hosted my family this weekend. It was so much fun. And now I'm here cleaning up the mess in the best possible way.
And you've got a boys' weekend, correct? I want to bring this up. This segment is brought to you by Macy's. Macy's with all the things, helping you host with the families, strip in the bed sheets. We got the laundry that Macy's can help you with, hosting boys' weekends, all of it. Thank you, Macy's.
Yeah. Steve is we're going in shifts. I had the family here this weekend. Then I'm leaving on Wednesday and joining you for a fun event we will talk about at some point. Then Steve's here because it's the rodeo here. I'm always going to miss the rodeo because we end up going and do it, but it's fine. It's totally fine. So he uses it as a boys' weekend, which by the way, why is Jarrett playoff hockey? Of course he can't be here for Go Kings Go. Look at my gal's sweatshirt.
Go. And don't forget, I will do a shameless plug. Any of your playoff NHL apparel, team apparel for your wife, your girlfriend, your sister, your mom, your aunt. Wear by Erin Andrews. You can find it on Fanatics or Wear by EA. I was excited. We'll talk more about it on the big show. I need to get you to a playoff game. The vibe is different. It's a fun atmosphere. It's loud. Will Ferrell banging on the glass. Mommy's walking around. I'm an old dog now. Not really part of the team, but part of the team. It's fun.
I only knew that that playoff hockey because I've been in my own little world up here. And I was catching up with Al. If I don't talk to Al Michaels, my sweet love, him and I probably talk like that's dramatic, twice a week minimum. And so he was telling me, he's like, you playoff hockey tonight, this and that. And I was like, Al, thank you for keeping me updated on all things. So we should definitely all go together. Anyways.
That'd be fun.
So much fun. Okay. So lots of things to discuss, but all of this, I don't have my computer with me. So Erin's going to read off all the questions from you guys for pregame. Let's do it. EA, go.
Bear with me while I have my glasses on. Okay, first one, Jen R. and more. What's your best shopping advice? Go with the trends, keep it classic, vintage, love your styles. Hit it, because you have the best style.
Oh, you're very sweet. It depends. I think I like to dress for wherever I am. Obviously at the ranch, it's clothes that I don't care if they get dirty. So it's all about anything cheap and disposable. But I also still like to, you still want to be cute to some extent. So so it's dress for where I am. I like mixing old with new as well. Like if you have like a cool vintagey jacket, you would text me actually the other day. You were like, I love your jacket. That was I found that jacket. It was an old, wait for it, Chanel jacket at a vintage store on Melrose, like 10 years ago. And I remember paying like $1,000 for it. And I was like, this is so expensive, but I love it. And it's just random. So mixing old with new. Also when it comes to work stuff, I've definitely changed my style. I used to wear dresses on Sunday as if I was coming straight from the club. Now I'm coming from church. I'm a little bit more conservative as I've ticked up in age because no one needs to be wondering if I'm wearing my niece's dress. So dressing for the occasion is kind of my vibe. You know what I was thinking about because I'm not prepared at all for our fun thing we're about to go do this weekend. Your red, Erin, we went on a vacation and a group thing. Erin was wearing this red bathing suit cover up, this red bathing suit. She had red slides, the whole thing. I was thinking about that. I was like, God, I love that.
My ass was out. Yeah.
No, stop. It was not. It looked so cute.
That was my pretty woman moment. I was like, you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's do it. Let's go for it. My style, let's be honest, I don't have much of one. It's
Stop.
very much tomboy. It's blazer, it's t-shirt, it's jeans, it's oversized blazers, pants. Chris and I are obsessed with Rosie. We love her style. We love her
Yes.
hair. We love her style. We love her look. Krista will always send me little pictures of her from Instagram where she's doing the black on black, the neutral on neutral, the white on white. She just
Rosie
is
Huntington, and I always forget, is it Whitley or Whiteley? I still don't
whitely.
know.
Yeah.
But
It's just
she's
Rosie to me. She's
classic.
classic, gorgeous. I love her style. I wish I could afford half of it, but that's kind of my vibe. And then Daniela Romero dresses me. And honestly, at this point, I'm wearing stuff now that I didn't wear on the sidelines if I have to dress up. So there's that.
Hey, because I haven't talked to you at length. Your Easter, I only saw because, as you know, I'm not really on Instagram anymore. But I was doing something for Ruby Ranch, and Kendra had posted some video.
So cute.
Come on with the Jackson Latry Jr.
Oh, Jackson. He was so Jackson Latry Jr. I can't. Janie and Jack sent my kid that outfit, and we were at the Bel Air Country Club. It was so cute.
So
And
rich.
yeah, he was walking around in his little Peter Rabbit sweatshirt. We did the collar out. Like, I just did it up. We did linen pants. We did loafers. Like, come on, Mac, play the part. And he
I couldn't
did.
handle it. I started laughing. I was like, look at Jackson Latry out there doing his thing. Where's
And his
Malin?
curls. Oh my God, what a guy. All right, Hattersville. When was the last time y'all went to the movies and what did you see? I don't even remember.
It has to be pre-COVID. I
Yeah.
honestly have not been to the movies since before COVID. I rented Wicked from a hotel room the other day because I was, not the other day. Actually, I know exactly what it was. We were in Seattle and we were just left you guys. And Steve and I were like, what? We didn't want to go out. We were tired after our, extravagant
Spring break.
Spring break. So I rented that I think that's like the only place I watch new movies is in hotel rooms. But yeah, I haven't been to the movie theater. I would like to go though. I do enjoy a good movie theater experience. Get the popcorn, the whole thing. But yeah, no, I haven't been since COVID was 5 years ago. My nieces and I were talking about this because of half the crap that they had to go through or not get. Like my niece never had a graduation, never had prom, all that stuff. So sad when you think about it. But yeah, movies, haven't done it.
I haven't either. We didn't finish The Bear. We need to finish The Bear. We finished something. I don't even remember what it was. And I want to get going on Handmaid's Tale. We're not doing, and now we've got hockey playoffs. Jared's not home, so it's not happening. Okay. Anonymous, going to a wedding next month. Bridal party is wearing blue. Do I avoid wearing blue?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Yes.
What if it's like a light blue and you do a navy?
Sure. Okay, that's fair. They have different variant. This is me. This is my color chart.
Conclusion.
I just my thesis statement is I just wouldn't want it to feel like if you know the colors of the bridesmaid dress, like, well, then why are you wearing that? Like, did you want to be a bridesmaid and you could get to be one? Yeah. So just as long as it's not the same color, then that's fine. But yeah, no, if I wouldn't wear navy if the dresses are navy. Like, oh, you're a bridesmaid, and then you go around and like, no, I'm not. No.
I agree. I'm kind of a wear black girl anyways, because what if you get a stain on it or dance too hard and there's a perspiration situation? So I feel like
that happened to me. The Golden Globes, whatever year it was, when I was working at Extra, I thought I was so cute. A Michael Costello, like turtleneck dress, long sleeves, big open back. It was like super form fitting. I don't know who I thought I was. I was sweating. It was a little bit lighter than this. I was in a real phase of my life where I was sweating through everything. So why I decided to wear this dress, and it was like 100 degrees on the red carpet. To this day, every picture, because I also thought the hand on the hip move was cute.
Ooh.
Sweat stain, the whole thing, classy. I had some real red carpet moments. Let me tell you,
we should go through them. That should be a podcast,
Erin?
like a segment, and go through your red carpet and mine too. That's funny. Yeah. Somebody did that recently. It was the girl from White Lotus. She did that. It was funny.
Okay. We need to do it because I also have Lisa Grigorich Dempsey, my old boss at Extra, who now is like a second mother to me. She made a low light reel of one of my, whatever it was it SAG Awards or something? I was overserved on the red carpet. My fault.
It happens.
In the sun. And I was a disaster. I'm shocked she didn't fire me. So there's some real beauties from that day too. But yeah, we should go through the looks.
That would
Sweat.
be funny. I was just going to say, you mentioned it, we could talk about it in the big show or mention it now. Why not? I went through a phase where it was like, I almost thought about wearing like, wait for it, a maxi pad on my armpits.
Yeah.
That's a weird phase. And I feel like a lot of girls, maybe like in their 20s, I remember I was dancing a lot, like either at UF or in high school. And it was just like, I couldn't even put a shirt on without, as Jarrett said, pit it out, you know?
Yeah. I at one point, because it got so bad, because depending on the material, and I'm not like I mean, like when I'm in a yoga class, I'll sweat, but like in life, I'm not a sweater.
I know.
But the second that a certain like silk material or something went on, I'm sweating just thinking about it. I Botoxed underneath my armpits because someone told me that like seals up the oil glands, which of course is not healthy. It worked, but then I was like, I have to stop doing that. I don't know what the adverse effects of putting Botox in my armpits are, but never sweated. No one needs to be worried about sweating. Like if you're I know you've done this because we have done this long enough where you're about to start the interview and you're like, feel like you're sweating. And I'm like, am I sweating? And it's there. And then you're going like this the whole time.
It's all over my face. I feel like when I did a Josh Allen interview this year, and I don't think I talked about this, I was wearing, speaking of it, like a white, like tight dress. So there was a lot of undergarments underneath, keeping things tight and,
locked up.
Oh yeah. And so on the side that I was sitting, you could kind of see the back of my armpit over my shapewear.
Sure.
And I didn't love the look. So I was like,
I feel about this real quick.
Sure did. And the bus had just pulled up. So I'm trying like hell not to, and you guys have to understand, when the bus pulls up to the hotel, Josh is off that bus and in that freaking room.
Rolling.
Like, he doesn't even go up to his room because he wants to get this over with, see his family, do his thing. So I am like, dress over my head, but not really because the makeup's already on and I don't want to get it on there. And then I'm in a public restroom at this team hotel trying to pull the shapewear off, pull some back on, get it back on. And like, so I'm sweating, the hair extensions. And I ran in, he was walking in. I'm like, I got to get there.
He also would not care. He's so nice.
He's so great. And also because I know we all know who his significant other is. I'm not saying she needs shapewear, but I'm sure he's well versed in a woman trying to put themselves in a dress. We see you, Haley, in that fire dress the other day, hot. Her face is gorgeous, by the way. That fucking lip, I can't take it.
I know. I have questions and like, what's the lip color? What's the whole vibe? She's great. She's naturally like the girl that wakes up in the morning. You're like,
that's with really shiny hair. Yeah. So anyways, he walked in and I go, I got to tell you, this shapewear, I'm sure Haley like has problems. And he's like, huh? Anyways, that Josh Allen, what a guy. All right. Here we go. Okay. Anonymous. I think we're going to need more information on this. I blew it with a guy in my class. What do I do now? It's so awkward. How'd you blow it and what's awkward?
Yeah. Well, because if it's anything like me, when I blew out the bathroom after my colonoscopy with the guy in class, well, then you just leave the school. That's what I did. I totally left the school. I said, Grossmont Community College, I'm gross. I'm out of here. I'm going to Mesa.
Oh my God.
So it depends on the situation. Mine was obviously extreme. If you blew it with a guy, I don't know. I think if it's something where you're like, oh, maybe you had a bad moment. Maybe you were drunk. I don't know. I'm making up stories here as far as like what happened. But if it's something that you can apologize for, or if you like him enough to have some humility, be like, hey, my bad on that. I suck, whatever. Then just keep it moving. I think there's also something to be said about confidence, even if you falter, where you're like, hey, I wasn't my best moment, but maybe he'll respect that. Or if it's so bad, then just transfer schools. You got to leave.
Yeah, you're out.
You're out.
Pull the tuition. Scotty.m89. Who's a better driver? This would have been a good question for the plus ones. I'm not a great driver.
I'm a terrible driver.
Horrific.
Oh my God, I'm a terrible driver. And I actually do that now on purpose because I hate driving. If I was really rich, if I had so much money, I would have a driver. It stresses me out. And it's not even just me being a bad driver. It's everybody else that's a bad driver. And then you've got the biker, and then you've got the dog running, and then you got the kid in the street and the ball's bouncing. Like, I feel like I'm playing Frogger every time I drive in Los Angeles. It's like dodging things at all times. So no, hate driving, self-proclaimed terrible driver. I want somebody to driving Miss Daisy at all times.
Same. I got so much to do. I feel like it's a great time to do your emails, your calls,
Yes.
appointments, all the
Give
things.
me a Sprinter van right
Yep.
now. Where's the Wi-Fi?
Exactly. Okay.
Muscle?
This is a good one. Lala underscore, I think I say that, Rhea. If you RSVP no to a bridal shower, do you still send a gift?
Ooh.
Depends who that person is in your life.
I got to be honest. I'm really bad with I'm bad with this. I'm bad with
You
gift,
just
even for
do.
weddings too. Like if I go to the wedding, I don't even think I bought you a gift for your wedding. I'm bad at that.
You did. I know what my gift was.
What? I don't.
Yeah, you got me like a gift certificate to Shutters to stay there.
Oh, I did. Oh, that's kind of lame. Actually, that's kind of nice, isn't
No,
it?
it's not.
Okay.
It's great.
Okay, yeah, but I know you. You never even used that, and that gift card somewhere.
I think I did.
I don't think so. But anyways,
I know where it is.
I don't even remember sending it. So I don't know. You take this one because I'm bad with this.
I think you just send a gift. And obviously your gift depends on your relationship with the person, right? There's your standard wedding gifts. There's your amazing ones, yada, yada, yada. You get it.
Do you have to get a gift though if it's a destination wedding? I don't think so. Because you're already
I don't
paying
think
to
so
go.
either. You're spending money. Yeah.
Right.
Unless you're chartering with Larry David.
Larry?
Okay. So anonymous, this is good. Just found out my brother's wife of 10 years has been living a double life with another guy in our town. Said she was going on a girls' trip, but sneaking off with a lover.
What?
My brother is forgiving her and wants to make it work. I can't move on and refuse to forgive her. I was also sent pictures recently of her at a bar with a new guy, serial cheater. Do I call her out? Do I tell my brother? I want her gone, but he's so in love. What do you do?
The brother doesn't know?
About the new lover? About the new guy?
Well, that's what I'm wondering is like the brother was privy to like that she had some indiscretions before and he's forgiven her, but now the sister,
You got to tell him.
You got to tell him. Are you kidding me? Yeah. No.
But you got to update us as soon as you tell your brother. Also, are you going to tell your parents or anybody else in the family? Because that's what I would do. I would tell my family first.
Oh my God. Okay. Yes, you have to tell your brother because here's what I always think about it this way. If somebody knew something about especially a family member or a really good friend, if somebody knew something and I find out later, I'd be like, why did you guys not tell me? Like I would want to know because I want all the information. And then if I decide to stay, that's my decision. But I need all the facts before I can determine the outcome of this case. And right now you are guilty of being a little tramp.
Serial cheater, as Anonymous said. Anonymous, fill us in when this all goes down. Because I have a feeling this is going to be a whole situation. Well, it already is. All right. We'll talk more about everything on The Big Show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, but don't forget, this segment was brought to you by Macy's. Shop now at Macy's.com or Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.